Alright, what is going on, ladies and gents? Randy here with LOTR Mobile Gaming, bringing you a fantastic video today. In today's video, we are playing Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and we are doing the Commander video for Season 2. This is the favorite commanders that I'm going to be leveling up in order to use in Season 2 in the beginning of the season. This is not for endgame PvP, although some of these heroes and commanders will be good for endgame PvP. This is for early game leveling ASAP and getting a head start. So, I planned on making this video at home. Unfortunately, it is 7:10 in the office. I'm waiting for some things to print, 7:10 p.m. While those things print, I've got about 10 minutes to kill because I had to print quite a few documents for a job that starts tomorrow. Let's rock and roll. Give me the like and sub. Let's rock and roll. All right, first things first. Tier 1 commander that we're going to want to use. Our favorite Tier 1 commander for early game leveling is going to be Sharku. He is absolutely phenomenal, decent stats overall, decent skills. He's got some great early game skills. They're going to give him some great, well, A, he's very nice and fast here, okay. B, he has some decent CC. If you go into the Tier 3 respect here for the treason skill, it's going to CC 2 enemy units for the first 4 rounds. Guaranteed CC. That is unbeatable, okay. The first couple rounds CC and heals are going to be huge for all these commanders we're talking about. So, for sweeping, this guy's going to be very strong for doing fast sweeps to gain resources. It's going to be very useful for you, okay? The next commander is going to be Kaldun. We all love Kaldun. You probably just saw my recap spotlight video, PvP spotlight video for Kaldun. Kaldun is going to be my second choice for Tier 1 commanders to level up. He's got some good stuff at respect level 5 here with Quicksand, extremely key. Marshal of the East Mark, you're going to massively reduce the damage you take and increase the damage you deal and have a nice crowd control on the enemies. Okay. In addition, if you are only respect level 1 to 3, that's not a problem. You're going to put a bunch of points into experienced warrior and the spear dancer trees. You're going to be dealing about 80 to 100k commander damage. You could also go into the Easterling tree if you have additional points and get some of these damage reduction abilities. It's really up to you, but overall Kaldun is a strong overall hero with multiple builds for early game, okay? Because obviously you're not going to have 500 skill points, all right? The third commander is going to be Grima. Grima is a lot of fun. He's actually really strong early game because he has Worm Tongue at respect 0 and second in command at respect 0. The Worm Tongue gives great CC on the enemy commander. Master of Mischief gives great CC on enemy units. And then Enfeeble gives you a nice damage bonus. Second in command gives you decent damage, plus you have the defense from the discipline talent and the avoidance from anticipation. So Grima is very strong even at low levels, at low respect level and commander level, okay? On to the Tier 2 commanders. My favorite Tier 2 commander of the universe is going to be Lurtz. He just does absolutely ginormous damage in round 1 if you have respect level 3 talents with him. Okay, so you're going to want to max out Uruk-hai Firstborn, but make sure you're putting points into Raid and Rush because those both trigger on round 1. The faster you kill mobs when sweeping, the better, right? This game favors damage early, so as you level up Uruk-hai Firstborn, that doesn't trigger until round 3. Put points into Raid and Rush, okay? The next Tier 2 commander that we're going to be using is going to be Azrukor. This guy is actually going to be one of your MVPs early on. He has amazing healing in his respect 0 talent tree. He also has Clear-Headed, which is going to reduce the time you need for tips, okay, and Discipline. So you're going to have good army defense, good healing, and good tips there, okay? In addition to that, if you are respect level 3, you're going to go into Conspirator and you're going to grab Treason. This is the same ability that Sharku has to give guaranteed madness for 4 rounds against 2 enemy targets. Amazing. Between the madness, the healing, the defense, and the tip reduction time, Azrukor is one of the MVPs Tier 2 for the evil side for early game progress, okay? And the third commander, Tier 2 commander for evil side, how can you talk about Tier 2 strong commanders without talking about Gothmog? This guy is a beast. Not only does he have insanely strong defensive abilities with discipline and anticipation, okay, he also has fantastic respect 0 abilities for dealing damage, from dealing damage here and reducing damage taken with the Overlord and Phalanx, okay? So between Overlord and Phalanx, second in command, and you could probably use Anticipation or Discipline, up to you. You could be avoiding a lot of early damage and dealing a lot of early damage nukes, okay? If you happen to have additional points, you're going to go grab this heal here. The resupply ability is going to be very nice for you. It's going to give you good heals to your units, okay? So strong, he's got good defenses, good offense, and good healing. All right, and now on to the Tier 3 commanders. Today we are talking about my favorite commander in the universe, the Witch King. He is going to be God mode, even at respect level 0, okay? If you can max out Black Captain, put points into Convener, and then you can throw some points into Lord of the Nazgul. It's not a problem, but the Black Captain is going to be your priority. You can use any unit type, the Orcs, Uruk-hai, Evil Men, or Trolls with the Witch King, and he's going to give them great damage boosts, plus a double attack early on, okay? If you are rank 3, go ahead and grab these stuns. Lord of the Nazgul is interesting. It's not going to help you a whole lot early game. It'll give you a little bit of damage, I guess, if you are respect 0 and you have extra points after maxing out Black Captain and the Morgul Commander. Put some points in Lord of Nazgul, sure. Okay? Alright. The next commander is going to be Kieran. Kieran is absolutely insanely strong. He has great crowd control and CCs right at respect level 0. You're going to max out Lord of the Sand immediately. Get Frontline Rescue and Sand Soldier, so you have good stuns and CCs right at respect 0. He is one of the MVPs for sure. And then if you can get Quicksand and Marshal of the East Mark as you start to level up, you're going to reduce the damage you take, okay? Very nice. And the third and final Tier 3 commander to use at the start is going to be Sauron. Okay, Sauron is another one who has good crowd control early on in the fight with the Deceiver. You're going to grab the Deceiver, you're going to grab the Ring of Terror, which for the first 2 rounds, all the enemies and their commander, 70% chance of being afflicted by madness. Okay? And then you're going to grab Lord of the Gifts, if you're respect 0. Get Ring of Terror, then grab Black Arts and Trembling Strike to give yourself some good focus damage. Even with just respect level 0 at level 30, Sauron can be doing 60 to 80,000 focus damage, okay? If you are able to get respect 3, of course, the Overload ability is absolutely amazing. Has his Soul Siphon, which has a heal, okay? So, that is the recap. For Tier 1 commanders, you're going to want to prioritize Sharku. Then you're going to want to use Kaldun and Grima. For Tier 2, you're going to want to prioritize Lurtz, and then Azure Core and Gothmog. And finally, you're going to want Witch King, Kieran, and Sauron, alright? So, give it a like and sub. I love you guys a long time. Randy out, baby.